Alright, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Free Will Tarot. My name is Rick. We will be doing two collective readings, one for Aquarius and one for Pisces. If you are viewing this live stream from YouTube, definitely keep in mind you can always fast forward to the Aquarius reading or the Pisces reading. I do apologize for all the Sagittarius followers and all of the Capricorn followers. I was not able to make it to the live stream last night. So yes, I do apologize for that, but we're back on schedule with Aquarius and Pisces. How is everyone doing tonight? Hope you are doing A-okay. Do I have any Aquarius followers? Any Aquarius followers out there? We will start the Aquarius reading here in the next 7 minutes. Here in about 7 minutes, we will be starting the Aquarius collective reading. What up, y'all? If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I so appreciate you. If you are a returning follower, thank y'all for all the love and support. Aquarius is the only air I don't have somewhere in my chart. Okay. Actually, Aquarius is... I'm trying to approve a message and it said I waved at someone, so I apologize for the wave, but hello as well. Goodness gracious. Aquarius Collective. Aquarius is actually the only air I have in my chart, and that is my North Node. Which actually isn't Aquarius. Didn't Aquarius move into the North Node recently? If anyone pays attention to the astrology nowadays, I think Aquarius went into North Node and Leo is now in South Node, whereas like a week or two ago, it was Virgo in the South Node and Pisces in the North Node. No matter the case. Aquarius Collective, we will be starting your reading in about 4 minutes from now. Oh yes, Aquarius Collective. Thank you all for the Pisces Collective for being patient with me. They said, help, I'm in a mess. Are you an Aquarius? Because I'm definitely doing the collective reading for Aquarius. And then shortly after, we will be doing Pisces Collective. So are you doing readings? Yes, I am definitely doing the Aquarius Collective reading in 4 minutes, and then shortly after I end the Aquarius Collective reading, in about 20 minutes or so, I'll be starting the Pisces Collective. Gracie says, I'm an Aries, much worse. I definitely do collective readings on Mondays for Aries, and then I do personal paid readings on Sundays. I do free yes or no questions on Sundays. I'm half tempted to take a break next week, though. I've got a lot of changes, maybe not a lot, a few changes going on in my personal life, and I need to adapt to them, and to do that, I might not be doing the collective readings this next week. So I did want to let y'all know that I will be taking a break next week from these collective readings. Next week, maybe longer, depending on you know, how these changes treat me. I obviously want to continue to do the readings, but say, can I have a reading, please? I don't do yes or no questions. I appreciate you for wanting to participate. Thank you for the follow as well. But I do personal paid readings tomorrow from 6:30 to 7:30. Yes or no questions are free, but the personal paid readings are $20 for 5 cards, and 3 cards, it is $10 through Cash App. Aquarius, we got 2 more minutes, and then we'll get 3 more shuffles. But yes, I did want to run that by everyone, that I will be taking a break next week to adapt and adjust to some changes. Not necessarily happy about it, but it is what it is. We got 1 more minute. What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward for the next week ahead? What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward for the next week ahead as I do weekly readings here at Free Will Tarot? I probably shouldn't go around advertising that anymore. I will not be doing these collective readings next week, but I'm hoping to return the week after. And actually, my birthday is a week from today. Holy crap. Feels weird to say that out loud. My birthday is a week from today. I will be 37. What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward? No questions. If the question has something to do with what I'm doing here right now, then yes. If it's a personal question about your life, save those for the yes or no questions tomorrow. Go ahead, though. What's your question, Lex? Otherwise, I'm going to keep shuffling for the Aquarius Collective. What does the Aquarius Collective need to know moving forward for the next week ahead? All right, 3 more shuffles, y'all. What is it you're doing now? Sorry. This is a collective reading, meaning for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising. If you have Aquarius in your chart, either sun, moon, rising, Venus, then this could resonate for you. And if not, then it might not be your reading. So do keep in mind to watch for your other signs in your chart, or your big 3, sun, moon, rising. But yes, this is a reading for multiple individuals that have Aquarius in their chart, that I upload to my YouTube channel so that anyone that misses out on the live stream can then watch and enjoy for entertainment purposes or for informative purposes. Yep, it's a tarot reading, in case you didn't get the gist from the title of my channel. I mean, I'm going as deep into detail as I can with answering your question. I don't know what you know. I don't know what you don't know. Have you viewed tarot readings on TikTok before? I mean, I do know that I march to the beat of my own drum, so I'm not like other tarot readers. I got my own thing going on here. With that being said, we need 3 more shuffles for the Aquarius Collective. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty, Aquarius Collective. I'm about to do the bridge shuffle. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the signal to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. here it is. And there it was, the bridge shuffle. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Oh yes, we already got a couple of them. So I can cut this deck. That's the name of the game. You send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety, and I will cut the deck with them. And then, yeah, we will start the Aquarius Collective reading. Oh yes. Y'all, we've got a lot of people in the chat today. Welcome back, y'all. Let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Thank you for participating in such a fun way. Said, hi, can you tell me if I will get the job that I applied for, please? That would be for yes or no questions on Sundays. That would be 11 minutes ago is when I will start my live stream tomorrow. 11 minutes ago. If you would like to participate in the live stream tomorrow for yes or no questions, which are totally free, or personal paid readings, which are $20 per 5 cards, $10 per 3 cards through Cash App, then definitely set an alarm. But no matter the case, I appreciate you for wanting to participate. With that being said, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus, here is your situation. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is the similarities or common ground between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Aquarius Collective, do keep in mind that there is no way that any or all of the examples of interpretations of these cards or metaphors, analogies that I use are going to resonate or relate to your specific life 100%. 100%. Maybe 50, maybe 75, maybe somewhere in between 1 to 100. But no matter the case, please, 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 keep in mind this is a collective reading, and to take what resonates, leave out the rest. Try not to force this reading to be yours. With that being said, we do have the Page of Cups. In the situation, we are starting your reading out with the Page of Cups. It could be that you are about to give someone a little bit of emotional effort, show a little bit of interest in them. It could be that this is a small token of love. You're about to reach out to someone and let them know, hey, I want to be, at the very least, your friend. What are your interests? What are your hobbies? What do you like to learn about? What kind of TV shows are you into? What kind of things do you collect? I do know Aquariuses like to collect things. I do know Aquariuses are fond of their pets, of their family members, their little community. It could be that maybe you're about to ask this person about what their favorite conspiracy theory is. Because I know Aquariuses tend to be conspiracy theorists as well. No matter the case, no matter the example, the Page of Cups could be an apology. Maybe you're about to extend an olive branch and try to, make amends for a relationship that is on the rocks. Doesn't have to be the case. As I mentioned before, take what resonates, leave out the rest, but these are all good examples of the Page of Cups. When it comes to the pages, no matter what suit, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, they are all inexperienced to some degree. It would be really harsh of me to say immature, so I say inexperienced or uneducated, let's say. Inexperienced is definitely the better of the three examples, though. So with that being said, with the Page of Cups being inexperienced with their emotions, maybe you have a crush on someone, and you're at the very least wanting to get to know them better on a friendly level. Let's call it that. We do have the Fool card and the Challenge. And any other placement in the spread that I use for these readings, we could say that you were about to take a leap of faith. to start a new journey, to be so innocent in what you're going into, right? Not really thinking too much about it. Let's just go into it. Just jump right on in. No matter the example, it could be you're about to jump into a hobby and learn as much as you can about it, and then try it and try it again and try it again. But keep in mind, this is in the challenge. So we're going to read this as if it is a reversal example. Meaning, maybe you find it challenging to take a leap of faith. Maybe you find it challenging to try something new with this person, without this person. Maybe you find it challenging to take a leap of faith on them in a friend type of example. You know, being friends with them, or maybe there's a little bit of a trust issue there. That's where it's hitting. Is there a trust issue when it comes to having faith in the situation, having faith in this person? Like, I think I'll stay in my comfort zone this time, says the Aquarius. I'm finding it challenging to take that leap of faith and try something new, start a new beginning, a new journey, with or without this person. It doesn't have to be with this person. Maybe it's in a hobby. Keep in mind, maybe that you and this person are talking about a creative project, or going in on a business pursuit, opening a new business of sorts. No matter the case, you definitely could find it challenging or difficult to start something new with this person. This person, no matter who they are to you, it could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, maybe a potentially romantic partner. This person, however, showing up with the Justice card, they are definitely wanting to do the right thing. They're wanting to speak in their truth, stand up for maybe the underdog, or do the right thing no matter who is involved. They definitely want to make the right decisions involving everyone else, including themselves. Probably most importantly themselves, but including everyone else. What else could be said? They want things to be fair, no matter what the situation calls for. I think I've said enough about that. I don't know if they are here to create justice or create balance between you and this person. Maybe this is a past person trying to create balance, trying to apologize, or maybe wanting you to apologize. No matter the case, the similarities between you both, as I just mentioned, the differences and how you and this person are showing up. The Page of Swords tells me that you both are playing detective when it comes to each other's intentions, when it comes to others' intentions is the best word I could, your feelings, your thoughts about each other, about the situation as a whole. Yes, the Page of Swords is the detective of the deck. If you and this person are in contact with each other, in communication with each other, maybe you are asking each other about, interrogating each other, let's say. I wouldn't say that word, that's going a little far, but interviewing, that's a better word. At the very least, though, it could be you and this person keeping an eye on each other on social media. A lot of other tarot readers like to use the example of the Page of Swords being the stalker, or, there's another word I wanted to use. Stalking someone's, social media. But we don't have to go that extreme with this reading, at least yet. Unless someone mentions that, yeah, they are a stalker. In which case, try not to take every example I use of the cards so personally, right? This is a collective reading, by the way. With that being said, we do have the Moon card in the possible outcome and or advice. If this is the possible outcome, I don't know what you and this person are going through, Aquarius. For anyone just now joining the live stream, it does seem that you maybe have a crush on someone, but you find it challenging to invest in this direction, in this path with them, to get to know them at the very least. This person does want to do the right thing. They maybe want to balance things out if this is a past person you're dealing with. Maybe you wanted to extend a olive branch and or apologize, and this person's definitely wanting things to balance out between you both, if it is an apology that you're giving them, or if they need to apologize. They want to do the right thing. You both are keeping an eye on each other. Maybe some wrongs were done in the past, maybe some mistakes were made in the past, but that's not going to stop you and this person from playing detective, seeing what y'all are up to, seeing what each other are up to, trying to find out the truth behind your intentions, their intentions, your thoughts on the situation, their thoughts on the situation, your emotions on the situation, etc., etc. And then we do have the Moon card. The Moon card telling me if this is the possible outcome, it could be that you are about to use your intuition to guide you out of this confusing situation, out of whatever issues or problems you and this person are having. Maybe it's communication. I mean, as I mentioned, the pages are inexperienced. So then maybe the communication style between you both isn't necessarily the best. That literally could be most of the problem. I mean, if we're talking about gender here, women have a communication style on their own. Men have a communication style all on their own. And how any of us manage to get into a relationship is beyond me, because just the communication styles like have to match up so perfectly to where, and you all have to be understanding of each other, where you're coming from, you know, much less while using terminology such as for real, and on God, and no cap, that sort of thing, right? So maybe there is a little bit of inexperience when it comes to communicating your thoughts, your emotions, your opinions, your intentions to this person, same as this person to you. Sister Applegate, thank you for answering any questions that potential new followers might have. Thank you for the follow, by the way. So yeah, it might be that this is very confusing for you. How is it that I am not able to communicate in a way that this person is understanding or is able to understand me? How is it that they aren't able to communicate in which I can understand them? This is too confusing. Maybe there's some illusions around the situation that I'm aware of, or I'm unaware of, I should say. If this is the advice, I would say use, yes, your intuition, that maybe you're needing to learn a little bit more about this person's zodiac sign. Learn about their zodiac sign. Ask their zodiac sign if they get into that sort of thing. I mean, if they don't get into that sort of thing, then that's a really big pet peeve for me, is like, we're in 2026 now, and you're still operating under the beliefs and belief systems and opinions that astrology isn't real, or it's witchcraft, or it's whatever the case, this isn't the caveman day anymore. This isn't the dark ages anymore. We're in 2026. Learn up on your zodiac sign, on your chart. If you are blessed enough to have parents that know your time of birth, you know, whether it was in the morning or at night, then get to know your chart, because these things are going to be important for, you know, meeting new people, especially if, I mean, y'all, zodiac signs, astrology, that whole topic is a very good topic for conversation, a conversational piece, let's say. Conversational topic, yeah, whatever the case. This is 2026. If this person is wanting to do the right thing, they themselves will want to learn up about your zodiac sign, get to know you better. This is a very easy way to understand another person, is by knowing their zodiac sign. It's honestly why I do these tarot readings for the zodiac sign collectives, because I know a lot more about like the zodiac sign than I could about like a person in general. Like it tells, just knowing their zodiac sign says a lot about them. Let's say that much. So maybe you're about to ask them specific questions that give you a better idea about how to guide yourself out of this confusion. With that being said, we have a oracle card we need to pull so we can end out this collective tarot reading, collective zodiac tarot reading for the sign of Aquarius. What does the Aquarius collective need to know moving forward? What does the Aquarius collective need to know moving forward? For anyone new here, I don't do yes or no questions Monday through Saturday. That is for Sundays. Personal paid readings, yes or no questions, are on Sundays. 2 signs a night. Monday is for Aries and Taurus. Tuesday is for Gemini and Cancer. Leo and Virgo is for Wednesdays. Libra and Scorpio is for Thursdays. Friday is for Sagittarius and Capricorn. And then tonight, being Saturdays, is for Aquarius and Pisces. We need one more card out of the Oracle deck. What is that card we need to close out this reading? 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. For the follower asking, will everything sort itself out? I think yes. In fact, a lot of Christians out there could put tarot readers out of business just by the fact that they go by faith, right? Faith in God, faith in the universe, faith in spirit. I believe that Christians could put tarot readers out of business if they really wanted to, just by the faith point of view alone. However, if given more information from details in the blind spot where people, you know, might not be aware of certain information, I feel like they could guide themselves out of these confusing times a lot easier, you know, without faith alone, is why I do these readings, so I can give more information, more details about situations based on like blind spots. With that being said, we do have Leaping Through the Air. Leaping Through the Air. Gotta love the artwork in this deck. We're going to give a few seconds to appreciate the artwork, and then we will read from the card. Alrighty, here it is. Leaping Through the Air. A plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So basically, the time to act is now. If you and this person are, as I mentioned earlier, trying to start up a creative project, maybe start up a relationship possibly, the time is now to act, to get to know each other, to, if you're trying to figure out when is the right time to move in, this could be a good indication. If it's a business you're trying to start up and you're only worried about the logistics up until now, analyzing the logistics, all that fun stuff, it could be time to take action and not sit back on the sidelines while other people are, yes, definitely taking action towards their dreams, their businesses. Alrighty, Aquarius Collective, I don't know how this ties in with the rest of your reading, but I mean, I'm sure it could be a very confusing time, and because of that, maybe you are finding it challenging to take a leap of faith on this person. But I mean, it possibly could be that you're needing to just take action, think less, act more, or do more. Right? And if you and this person are having problems communicating with each other, ask each other's zodiac sign or moon sign, sun sign, moon, rising. That is a really good way to get to know each other. And it's not just to get to know each other, but to build a strong foundation of friendship. If you and this person are into astrology, then that's a good way to create a good foundation to build upon, at least for the next week. I do weekly readings, but I'm thinking next week I'm probably going to be taking a break just to adapt to some changes. With that being said, Aquarius Collective, I hope that helped. I hope that at the very least it was entertaining, at the very most informative, insightful. Do keep in mind I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channels with an S. Said, time for Pisces and Aquarius. Thank you for the picnic dog. Yes, it is time for the Pisces Collective. I am just now ending the Aquarius Collective reading. But yes, Aquarius, I will be uploading this video tonight. Do subscribe for... Okay. Yes, do subscribe to my YouTube channels so that you're able to check out the readings if you miss out on future live streams. It said, and Aquarius is my stinky ex. Oh no. Oh no. Alrighty. We need to get the Pisces Collective reading started. Pisces Collective. It said, what did I miss for the Aquarius BS? Well, not too much. They need to take action. They need to communicate a little better with whoever is in the situation or in their environment. Don't want to derail. I don't think you're derailing anything. But yes, Pisces Collective. Ooh, thank you for the stingray. I appreciate that. Pisces Collective, thank you all for being patient with me. If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I so appreciate you. If y'all are returning follower, thank y'all for all the love and support. One quick announcement, I will be taking a break next week. I will be taking a break from these collective readings next week. I've got a couple of things I need to adapt to, some changes in my life that I need to adapt to, and those changes are definitely going to become more a priority over these readings. said, you need to return some videotapes. Videotapes? Like VHS tapes? I haven't used VHS tapes in like forever. Forever. It's a Sandlot reference. You ever watch American Psycho? LOL? With the Batman? Yeah, I've seen it. It's a decent movie where Batman kills the Joker. But no matter the case, Pisces Collective, we need to get 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty, y'all. We're about to do the bridge shuffle. If you are new here and don't know what that means, it is time, oh yes, to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety so we can cut this deck. Here it is. And here it was, the bridge shuffle. Oh yes. Oh yes. Approve. And for any of you that are new here, the scissors, anything sharp and pointy, is so I can cut this deck. What is that? An air dancer? Those are fun. Is that sharp enough? Oh yeah, that's definitely sharp enough. And you can send sharp cheese, a gentleman dressed sharp, because every girl is crazy about a sharp dressed man. Anything sharp and pointy. Said it was pointy, I think. I'm eating sharp cheese. There you go. That's the ticket. Alright. I don't know why I keep shuffling. One more bridge shuffle. I'm just a shuffleaholic for real. If I don't put the deck down, then I'll just keep shuffling and shuffling. Yes, this reading is for free. It is a Pisces Collective reading. Free of charge. All you have to do is lend me your ears and eyes. Better to watch this shuffle than the dealers at the casino, no cap. On God, am I right? 6-7. Y'all, thank you for participating in such a fun way, sending all the scissors and emojis of the sharp variety. We're going to cut the deck, and let's just hop right on in this Pisces Collective reading, shall we? I think we shall. Alright, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is the Pisces Collective situation, the challenge, the person of interest, the similarities or common ground between you both, if I can talk, and the possible outcome and or advice. I don't know how we're going to get through this reading. I don't know how I get through any of these readings, for real. I mean, I'm live, and I pull cards at random. You know what I'm saying? So I'm literally put under the microscope, if you will, under pressure every single night just to be made into a diamond or made into dirt or coal, whatever the example is. I somehow get out of these readings untouched, and you know what I'm saying? It's random pulls every single night. So with that being said, there are so many different cards here. It's just amazing that I put myself through this every single night. 5 random cards. Let's spin a storyline in front of total strangers, right? Somehow come up with a storyline out of examples of interpretations that I know of the cards. And then if it resonates, awesome. I hope it helps, right? If not, it's not their reading. And I try not to force the reading to be theirs. Partner, thank you for the hat. Y'all are freaking silly with the gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, I need to laugh more. For real. With that being said, y'all, Pisces Collective, there's no way that these readings will 100% resonate, especially given the metaphors and or interpretations I use of the cards' meanings. So with that being said, try your best not to force these readings to resonate. Take what resonates, leave out the rest. Said, I got you, man. I'm trying to get ready for this because it's going to be real. I appreciate y'all. For real. Okay, with that being said, we do have, in the situation for the Pisces Collective, the Knight of Wands. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. That was my mom that sent that woolly hat. Thank you, Mom. Everyone say hello and I love you and what up and 6'7" to my mom. Said, I'm guessing it's going to tell us that we need to not deal with this shit anymore. Talking about my ex. Say, hello, Rick's mom. They said, let me get there. They said, hello, Michelle, 6767. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Love y'all. Headpiece. Nice. I'm super pretty. Y'all crack me up. Thank you, Mom. Much love to you. With that being said, the Knight of Wands in the situation, it very well could be that you're about to offer up some solutions, some ideas. If this is you and another person trying to get into a creative project, trying to solve an issue or a problem, and you have ideas, you have creative ideas, this is you, yes, the Knight of Wands, and your Knight of Wands energy, let's say, throwing new ideas at the wall and see what sticks. If this person is not liking the idea, okay, let's throw it away. We got tons of other ideas. We're super creative. We're determined to make something move forward. I said that is a sick card. Oh, for sure. Do keep in mind, we're not going to trash talk too many of the cross watchers here. It says straight up like Lord of the Rings. I love some Lord of the Rings, and I actually have a Lord of the Rings tarot deck somewhere. But yeah, we're going to keep in mind that this person, no matter who they are, is a person on their own journey. They are allowed to make mistakes. They are allowed to be emotionally unavailable or whatever the case. They're definitely not allowed to be abusers. But I mean, everyone's got free will. Everyone has free will. If they want to be an abuser, the karma that they may get is not to punish them. Sure, it's going to teach them a lesson, but karma in this situation is they're going to attract someone just as abusive as they were towards you. Yes, the best win, the best karma that you can gain towards yourself is just to live happy, to get your stuff out of there, and just to try to make yourself happy. You know, wish them all the happiness, love, forgive them. And y'all, I do personal paid readings tomorrow on Sunday. So we can go over personal, situations all the time, we want tomorrow. But with that being said, it could be that you're about to be free of someone. Maybe Dubs is giving me the sign that, hey, this is the direction of the reading. This is the direction where this reading is going. If that's the case, then It could be you've got a lot of dedication, you've got a lot of inspiration, you've got a lot of creativity, a lot of passion for life, and you're about to go in a different direction from this person. I don't know why we have the Star card, but this woman has her puppies out, so I'm going to cover them. Yes, we're going to cover her puppies because I don't know what TikTok will allow me to show. But no matter the case, the Star card in the challenge said this is wild. The Star card in the challenge could mean that you find it challenging to be hopeful for the future. It could be that you find it difficult to heal at the moment, for sure. Maybe you're finding it challenging to be innovative and reinvent yourself. With the Star card, any other placement, we could say that this is a time for healing. This is a time for, creative energy, for being innovative, for reinventing ourselves, let's say, for being optimistic for the future. But in the challenge, we're looking at the future with pessimism. I don't see how I could ever heal from this. I don't see how I could ever reinvent myself. Sure, I have a lot of passion, a lot of determination to move forward in my life. But at this time, it's not looking too optimistic. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stay determined to move forward. But that doesn't mean I won't be cussing and swearing the whole way, no matter the destination. With that being said, we do have the Nine of Swords. I'm sure a lot of Aquariuses are going to love this. It said, it's brutally honest, and I can't lie with that. The Nine of Swords. I said, oh no, that looks sad. Yeah. This person is definitely anxious. This person is either missing you or they're in regret. They're having anxiety, maybe sleepless nights. Maybe they have a lot of headaches. I can't find a good, optimistic, positive spin on this card unless they're so happy to be with you, to be with such a dedicated, passionate, inspiring, creative person such as the Pisces. Oh wow. Playing piano on the hat. That's pretty awesome. I appreciate that. A rhythm crown. Nice. Yes, I can't find a positive spin on this card. If this person said, these are some good gifts. Thank you so much. Wow, universe. I appreciate that. Or galaxy, universe, same thing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't find a positive spin on this card other than they're so happy to be with you that they're crying tears of happiness. But no matter the case, yeah, I do get distracted by the gifts. And I liked reading the comments out loud, but no matter the case, I should cook, right? As the youngsters say, let them cook. So yeah, there's not really a positive spin on this card. Either they're missing you, they're feeling hurt, they're feeling anxious, they're losing sleep at night. This card is what happens when you wake up from a nightmare and realize, oh, it's just a nightmare. But wait a minute. The problems in the situation, the issues in the situation, the anxiety, the headaches, the miscommunication, the misunderstandings, the drama, the stress, it's all relevant. This person is possibly missing the Pisces. Really going through with it. I don't feel like it's 100% rock bottom for this person, because obviously it's a Nine of Swords. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords would be way worse. The positive spin on the Ten of Swords is that There's only one way, and that's up. This is a new beginning. Yes, it's a clear-cut ending, but it's a new beginning as well. So this is for the other person, yes. This is for the other person, not the Pisces. This is the person of interest, meaning somewhere in your environment there's a person that is either a part of the problem or they're a part of the solution, or in this case, they could be neutral. I feel like it's more so neutral. It doesn't have to be that the Pisces is over here being in player energy, ready to date every person under the sun and ready to get under the next person just so they could get over this person. Doesn't necessarily mean that the Pisces collective is, the abuser, let's say. But also this person could be in regret for abusing the Pisces. Pisces definitely get addicted really easily to an emotional roller coaster. I will say that again. Pisces, Pisceans, the mermaids of the zodiac sign, are so easily addicted to an emotional roller coaster that maybe this person regrets putting you through so much, keeping you guessing, keeping you wondering where they are at night or what they're doing or what their intentions are. Gaslighting you. Doesn't have to be. But one person at least is saying it's too accurate. And I still have 10 people, 9, watching the reading. So we'll keep it at that. There is success to be had somewhere in the situation. With the Six of Wands, this is similarities or common ground between you both. Knight of Wands to the Six of Wands. This is good energy to be in. Good energy to be in. I'd say you're definitely dedicated, and it shows. You're getting public recognition for a job well done, for doing the right thing, for just walking away and staying passionate when possibly this person could have tore you down and really done a number on you. So yes, there's tons of success. There is a silver lining in this situation if you are able to look hard enough for it. And all that takes is deciding you're going to listen or look for the silver lining and not focus on the negative. It's so easy to focus on the negative like this person is doing, when maybe that's what they've been doing their whole life and they just don't know any better. As long as we focus on the negative, that's all we're going to get. More negative. If we want to attract positive things, we have to focus our attention, which is so valuable. Our attention, where our attention goes, what we observe in our news feeds is so valuable. What we allow into our energetic space, into our brains, into our minds, into our focus, is what we will manifest. If you focus on the positive, you will manifest just that. With that being said, I don't know why this person is coming up with success themselves, but like I said, this is the similarities or common ground between you both. If this person only wanted to push you away, if this person only wanted to hurt you and to be single and to be a Debbie Downer and to not be optimistic, to destroy your happiness, your peace of mind, well, they got what they wanted, but it wasn't your peace of mind they destroyed. With that being said, could be the possible outcome that you're needing to focus on your home. You're needing to focus on getting that money, honey. Getting that bag. Bringing home the bread for yourself. Keeping your stomachs fat and your wallets fat. And your pantry fat. Yes, if this is the advice, get that money, honey. Focus on you. Focus on creating a stable, comfortable home. I mean, what else could be said about the Ten of Pentacles? While this person is going through it with themselves, alone, with the Nine of Swords, a lot of dark mental energy, you're just going to be focused on your money. Ten of Pentacles. I've got a family to build. I've got possibly a family to feed. I've got bills to pay. I can't be focused on the negative all the freaking time and, you know, destroying someone else's peace of mind. No matter if it's challenging to be optimistic. Whoa, her puppies are out again. Yeah, the lady in this card just needs to send those puppies to the pound. But they said, oops. Yeah, no matter how challenging it is to be optimistic, there's always a silver lining. There's always a silver lining. As long as we are focused on just that. With that being said, we need to pull one card from the Oracle deck so we can end out this reading. Thank you all, Pisces, for being patient with me, for all the love and support. Said, send those puppies to the pound. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. What does the Pisces collective need to know moving forward? That was the quote of the night. Too funny. Yeah, it's my personality showing through, really. We need 3 more shuffles, y'all. A 1, a 2, a 3. Alrighty. Top card is the card that we need to see to end out this Pisces collective reading. Ooh, it's pretty. Dancing in the Rainbow. A few seconds to appreciate the artwork. And 3, 2, 1. We will read this card. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Break free with that Knight of Wands. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Y'all, this was a beautiful reading. I mean, dare I repeat, break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Especially this person who is possibly a negative Nancy, a Debbie Downer. Express happiness. No matter how challenging it is to be optimistic, right? Find out what you truly desire. Success, rewards, blessings, public recognition for doing a job well done. What is it that we all truly desire? A happy, stable, safe, secure home where we have peace of mind. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all so much for all the love and support. I do hope this helped. At the very least, I hope it was entertaining. At the very most, maybe it was insightful or informative. Do keep in mind, I will be taking a break starting Monday through Saturday of next week. Another Galaxy, thank you so much. For real. I will be taking the week off next week. I'm going to try to enjoy it, but I mean, I've got some changes I need to adapt to. With that being said, I'm going to miss doing these readings at least for the next week, but it's something I have to do for myself. And then I will hopefully be back next week after that. So good luck with everything. I appreciate y'all, for real. With that being said, y'all, thank you for the follows as well. I've been getting a lot of follows. I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channels with an S, Free Will Tarot, and Free Will Tarot 2.0. And yeah, I will hopefully see you the week after next one. Much love. Take care. And yes, I will be here for the personal paid readings as well. $20 for 5 cards, like this reading here, or $10 for 3, or free yes or no questions. With that being said, much love. Take care.